This is Optimal Startup Daily, episode 372, Why Change Management Fails, by Christine Comaford of SmartTribesInstitute.com. And I'm Dan. I am your host and personal narrator here, reading to you from some of the best blogs on entrepreneurship every single day, including weekends and holidays. And with that, we're going to get right to our post today as we optimize your life. Why Change Management Fails, by Christine Comaford of SmartTribesInstitute.com. Why do so many change initiatives fail? In my coaching practice, I constantly help clients navigate change. So many of them scratch their heads wondering why change management fails in their organizations. And to navigate change successfully, we need to understand all the levels in which changes occur in humans. Otherwise, your change efforts will either fail or be superficial, and you'll miss the awesome transformative experience you were aiming for. The 6 levels where change happens in humans. The first step in understanding why change management fails is to learn the different levels where change happens and how you can maximize your change success and agility. This will help you understand what's really at stake in change scenarios and why you may not be getting change as fast as you'd like. The first outside level is environment, the physical space, the emotional environment. Environment changes can be permanent. You can change offices, move offices, or temporary. You can take a walk, change rooms, turn the lights on or off. Have you ever experienced a big change, new home, new office, new organizational chart, but it didn't change anything? For many years, one of my friends kept moving. He'd wake up in a new city with a new job, and yet everything would still be the same because he didn't change himself, how he was being in life. In my leadership and culture coaching work, I often am brought in after reorganizations that didn't fundamentally change anything because the organization only changed at one level. Environment is the easiest level of change. That's why it's so tempting, but it doesn't complete the story. If you are not conscious of the other levels, environmental change is not going to give you the organization or the team of your dreams. Stopping at environmental change is one of the top reasons why change management fails. It's not deep enough. The next level is behavior. Want to know why change management fails? Let's use an example we all can relate to, the New Year's resolution. Maybe as a New Year's resolution, you decide to go to the gym. How long does that last? Maybe you stop eating dessert for a few weeks. That's a behavior change. Then, a few weeks later, that tiramisu or cheesecake looks really good, and there you go. Let's say you want meetings to be run differently or workflow to happen differently, and you make a big push and send out a bunch of emails, and people temporarily adopt a new approach. Within a short time, though, they start slipping back to the old way of doing things because it's safer, more familiar that way. So we need to go deeper into the levels of change. The next level is capability, groups of behaviors. Standing is one behavior. Speaking is one behavior. Standing and speaking in front of a room full of people is public speaking, which is a capability. We often train our team to acquire new capabilities, but without attention to the next 2 levels, these changes don't stick, or they don't help us to change the culture, the way we are being together. We must go deeper still. The next level is belief. Rules, rights and wrongs, should and shouldn'ts, goods and bads, cans and can'ts about the world or other people. For an organization, this means our standards, the things we hold as normal. Is it normal in your company to gossip, to complain, to engage in any kind of negativity? When we believe that our safety depends on connecting with people in these kinds of negative ways, then no matter how many different org charts or desk configurations we try out, ultimately we're still going to spiral into negativity. Which leads us to the next level, which is identity. For a person, these are just like beliefs, except they are about oneself. For instance, I am blank, a good person, hardworking. For an organization, these are the values that really exist, which may or may not be the values posted on the wall. And finally, we reach the core. This is the nucleus of change, the heart and soul level of what you exist to accomplish, your purpose. It stems from your mission and your values, but it's really about how people engage together on that mission. How to succeed at organizational change. One of our clients had struggled with accountability in their culture. With a little digging, it became clear that their past initiatives in this area had been incomplete. They hadn't touched all 6 levels. Here's what we did that worked. Core. First, we coached the CEO to communicate how accountability was key to help the organization fulfill its massive transformative purpose. Beliefs. He talked about how this is who we are here. Together, we are making a huge positive difference in the world. Identity. And each individual was key to fulfill this awesome purpose. We needed everyone to be a part of this because each person contributed something unique and essential. Behavior. So we'll be using some new structures to clarify, track, and report on our work status to boost clarity of communication and to ensure all dependencies and contingencies were clear. Capability. We'd also have accountability partners to support, navigate, and celebrate our wins with in this cool initiative. Along with the tools and short check-in meetings, we'd make it happen. Everyone was trained in the new approaches. Environment. We posted fun thematic tracking charts, racing to the finish line with a number of pit stops for check-ins and laps completed for each milestone around the various office locations so all could have visual, kinesthetic, auditory anchors. The result? Accountability is now considered fun, collaborative, and key to fulfilling the organization's awesome purpose, and the leaders learned why change management fails and how to ensure future transformation efforts are successful. The net. 1. Learning why change management fails starts with understanding all the levels where change happens in the human brain. Be sure to tap all of them to ensure change initiatives succeed. 2. Beliefs about the world around us and beliefs about ourselves, or identity, must be boosted or expanded to support change. And 3. Any change initiative must have a powerful positive emotional component to engage others in lasting behavioral change. You just listened to the post titled Why Change Management Fails by Christine Comaford of SmartTribesInstitute.com. Thank you to Shopify, which is more than an online store. It's a way to connect with your customers, drive sales, and manage your day-to-day. Scaling your business is a journey of endless possibility, and Shopify is here to help, giving entrepreneurs the resources once reserved for big business. So upstarts, startups, and established businesses alike can sell everywhere, synchronize online and in-person sales, and effortlessly stay informed. I love how Shopify has the tools and resources that make it easy for any business to succeed, from down the street to around the globe. Reach customers online and across social networks with an ever-growing suite of channel integrations and apps, including Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, and more. Plus, gain insights as you grow with detailed reporting of conversion rates, profit margins, and beyond. More than a store, Shopify grows with you. This is Possibility, powered by Shopify. Go to shopify.com/OSD, that's all lowercase, for a free 14-day trial and get full access to Shopify's entire suite of features. Grow your business with Shopify today. Go to shopify.com/OSD right now. Shopify.com/OSD. Now, a little bit about Christine, who is our author today. For over 30 years, leadership and culture coach, serial entrepreneur, and New York Times bestselling author Christine Comaford has helped leaders navigate growth and change. She specializes in applied neuroscience, which helps her clients achieve tremendous results in record time. As an entrepreneur, she built and sold 5 companies with an average ROI of 700%, and she was a software engineer in the early days of Microsoft and Apple. Christine is a human behavior expert, a leadership columnist for Forbes.com, and the New York Times bestselling author of Power Your Tribe, SmartTribes, and Rules for Renegades. Come by SmartTribesInstitute.com to learn a lot more about Christine and check out the site's resources, and I do have that linked for you in this episode's description as well as at oldpodcast.com. But that's it for another episode of OSD. Hope you enjoyed the post from Christine, and thanks so much for being with me each and every day. That is, of course, how we can keep this show going. So, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll be back again with you tomorrow for the Friday show, where your optimal life awaits.